Was arrested like 6 times, give or take, racked up 15 charges because I pissed off the chief of police, part 2. So when the chief started sending me messages like this on a daily basis, I'm bombarded with your TikTok videos via Facebook Messenger, not by people who are upset or outraged, but by people who want to inform me as to what's out there and being said about my agency. And like this, where he says that he has no expectation that I understand what he does any more than I should have an expectation or belief that he understands what I do professionally, and that I've undermined the authoritative entity that I expect to seek justice for the victims from. Here's the thing. They tried to send this kid home with strangulation bruising to his alleged abusers, and if it wasn't for me demanding they do something further and telling this kid to get chest pain so that he would get an ambulance called, they would have sent him home. And it wasn't until my TikTok got millions of views and 4 or 5 days later that they actually charged the parents. So I'm sorry, but when you try and tell me you don't pursue justice for victims because someone makes a TikTok video, I responded, I believe personally that those charges would never have been taken out if the TikTok I first made didn't generate the amount of views that it did. And then I went on to say, how could the PD that night not come to the conclusion that they needed to get this kid looked at and kept safe from his abusers, especially when the Commonwealth apparently found enough evidence to take charges out 4 days later? And then I said, why did it take my ass going Karen on them for them to do something? You can pause to read this. And here's the rest of my message to him. I said, and to state that the department, or any other department for that matter, has never pursued criminal charges as a result of public pressure is just silly. I had been speaking with a couple of reporters, but there was one that seemed more interested than the other to meet and discuss the story. She was with CBS. The 10th of April, the day before I started getting falsely arrested, I let this reporter know about what I had uncovered about Chief Katz and his history as the chief of police in Boynton Beach, Florida. He was under investigation. His department was under active investigation by the FBI when we hired him. And he resigned like 1 month before his 20-year date to come here. And he got sued for whistleblower complaints and was accused of hiding video evidence of his officers beating the shit out of an unarmed black man, among other things. Go to part 3.